Hello, we will learn lookup and reference functions. In these, we will learn VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, and the match function. VLOOKUP is a vertical lookup. In this function, the value in the first column of a table is looked up, and then it searches the entire table along that row until it finds the value in a specified column. HLOOKUP is the opposite of VLOOKUP. It looks for the value horizontally. So let's see for VLOOKUP for trial 2 time for product 5. So we want to find the trial 2 time for product 5, which we can see from the table is 8.18. We can do this by writing equal to VLOOKUP, select VLOOKUP. We want to find for product 5, we will write product 5. We will select this table array. We will then write the column index number. T2 is here, and the index number for T2 will be, the column number is 3, since product will be the first column. So we will write 3, comma, we will select false since we want the exact match. We will close the brackets, click enter, and we have 8.18. Similarly, for trial 2 distance for product 5, we will write VLOOKUP. We want for product 5 again, so we will write product 5. We will select the table. We will then write for trial 2 distance, which is here, the column is here, and its index number will be 6 since it starts with product, so it will be 6 from the left, comma, we want false, select false, close the brackets, enter, and we have the value 24.53, which we can check with the table, which is correct. In HLOOKUP, it will look up for the value horizontally, so we will write equal to HLOOKUP. We will then write T2 since we want to find product 5 time for trial 2. So we have to look up T2, which is to be written in inverted commas since it's not a number. Write comma. We will select the table. We will then write the row index number. Now we want to find for product 5, so we will count the number of rows that are there, which is for product 5. So product row starts with 1, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So product 5 lies in row 6. We will write 6, comma, we will select false, close the brackets, and you have the value 8.18, which is right. Similarly, you will do for product 5 distance for trial 2. We'll write equal to HLOOKUP. You will write T2. And then you will select the table, comma, 5 again lies in row 6, so you will select 6, comma, false, so here we were not supposed to write T2, we were supposed to write T2 since we want to find for T2 and not T2. So we can select T2 and change it to T2. We can click enter, and you have 24.53. In the match function, it searches for a given value in a table and returns the location of that value dependent on the determined return code. So this is the match type 0. So suppose you want to find the number 50 in this data column. You will write equal to match. You will select match. We want to look up the value 50. You will write 50, comma, you will select this data array and comma, you will write exact match. Since we want the data type 0, you select 0, close the bracket, enter. You see any because 50 is not visible in this data, so there is no exact match. Now for match type 1, it gives a lesser value than 50, so you will write equal to match. You want to see 50, write 50, select this range and write 1, which is less than. You get 4. You get 4 because you see it starts from 15, so the location of the row is 4, which is 42, which is the highest number, which is less than 50. So the location of 42 is in row 4. For match type -1, you can do the same again. You can write 50, comma, select the range, comma, you want greater than, select it. You get any here. You might be wondering, why didn't I get 56? And the corresponding row would be 5. That is because match type 1 works for ascending order and match type -1 works for descending order. Since this data is in the ascending order, we get any. If we change this data to descending order, here you see it is 6, and that is because it's calculated from the top. 56 is the 6th row from the top, and it is greater than 50. And now you can see any is visible for match type 1 since this data is not in the ascending order. Now the next example is to find D. We want the exact match since we are using the match type 0. So we will write equal to match. We want to find D. We write it in inverted commas. We will select this array, comma, we want 0. You select 0, close the brackets, click enter, and you get it as 4. This is column number 4.